Promises of new cutting-edge technology revolutionizing the transport industry. A company touted as the next Tesla. A prototype promising to exceed any technology available in the market by 10 to 15 years. Claims of supposedly groundbreaking technology with the potential to permanently disrupt the market. Nikola started out as a promise, a company that would permanently change the way things were done, to carve a new path forward in the commercial trucking industry, using hydrogen fuel cell technology to do what Tesla has done for the private automobile sector with their battery-driven cars. But behind this polished facade of engineering excellence is a foundation built on deceit. Peek behind the veneer of sophistication and bold claims, and what you find is a company led by a serial prevaricator with dubious morals and a history of defrauding partners. The founder, Travis Milton, has had a long history of similar endeavors. It is no secret that tech disruptors are often guilty of exaggerating and overpromising on ideas, but if the explosive report by Heidelberg Research, a firm claiming to look for man-made disasters floating around in the market and aim to shed light on them before they lure in more unsuspecting victims, is true, then Nikola has moved beyond the realm of mere exaggerations to downright deception and lies. On May 29th of 2016, Nikola burst onto the scene with their grand promise of a groundbreaking product that would revolutionize the field of transportation. In the December of the same year, they unveiled their flagship product, Nikola One. The Nikola One was marketed as a fully functioning truck at a well-attended event. Throughout the unveiling, Milton made several allusions to the truck being completely functional, even reiterating that the truck was not a pusher, when in fact, according to a Bloomberg report published later, it was exactly that. Turns out the Nikola One truck unveiled in 2016 was missing crucial parts and was completely inoperable. Not only that, but Milton claimed that the company had developed a hydrogen technology years ahead of the competition, guaranteeing zero emissions and a range far beyond anything available at the time. The catch? No such technology existed or was even in development at the time. To give the impression of the truck being hydrogen-powered, Milton simply had H2 and zero-emission hydrogen electric stenciled onto the truck. As it came to light by numerous employee insights, the truck itself didn't even have a hydrogen fuel cell component. Instead, only natural gas turbines were used hidden deep inside the vehicle away from scrutiny. And the deceit doesn't even stop here. Despite repeated claims of the truck being fully functioning, it was unable to power itself, leading to an electric cable hidden under the stage being used to power the displays. While we reveal more horrifying details about the sheer scale of this deceit, we would appreciate it if you supported our channel by liking and subscribing. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you never miss out on an update from us. One would imagine this would be the most egregious of the company's frauds, but they stepped even further. A year after this incident, a video was released on YouTube showing the Nikola One supposedly cruising along a highway and even seemingly moving uphill. As it turns out, this was nothing but a sham. The Hindenburg Research Group revealed that the truck was unable to move under its own power and was simply towed to a low-grade hill in Utah and rolled downhill. Not only do employee text messages corroborate this story, but an experiment performed by the team yielded similar results. The takeaway is obvious: to defraud their investors. Nikola manipulated footage to give the impression that the vehicle was moving under its own power. Instead of refuting the story, Nikola has since stated that it never claimed the truck was powertrain driven, which is nothing more than a tacit admission of the fraud. However, even this blatant lie fails to give a scene of the fraud that is Nikola. In November of 2019, Trevor Milton hinted at something grand. Nikola later announced that they had developed one of the holy grails of the industry, a high-density battery. This allegedly developed technology would double the range of BEVs and hydrogen electric vehicles. Now, such an announcement is sure to generate investor interest, right? And interestingly, the company went public soon after that, raking in billions in value from unknowing public market investors thinking they were on to the next Tesla. The only problem? The supposed technology never existed. It was vaporware. And the company supposedly responsible for this revolutionary technology was led by a man misappropriating NASA funds to source prostitutes. Say what you will about Milton, he does gravitate around people like himself. Now his company has taken the next step, announcing a consumer-oriented pickup truck called the Badger, in partnership with GM Motors. As of now, the Badger exists solely as some graphical renderings. However, that has not stopped Nikola from charging customers for pre-bookings. Another interesting aspect of this deal with General Motors is that the entire engineering aspect is to be carried out by GM. Not only that, but the Badger would only use GM proprietary technology. So the question has to be asked, if Nikola does not have any engineering capability nor any technology, is it merely a design firm rather than the innovative technological disruptor it purports itself to be? If the federal grand jury is to be believed, to even call it the former would be a stretch. Trevor Milton, the now disgraced founder of Nikola, who resigned in September, has been indicted on 3 counts of fraud. Proceedings against him are set to go ahead while the share price of Nikola has tanked. Let me remind you again that this is a company without a single product on the market, without any revenues whatsoever, that managed to somehow generate $34 billion in value at one point purely on the strength of its deception. It would not be wrong to call this cautionary tale the Theranos of our times. And reminder that when something sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. That's it from our side. Peace out.